Good morning. We're going to call the August 5th Stormwater Management Committee to order. Have a roll call, please.
Member Pulley, Member Tyson, Member Torrey, Chairman.
Quorum of members is physically present. I'll entertain a motion to permit those members not physically present due to personal illness, disability, employment purposes, support, family, or other emergency or unexpected child care applications by video. Moved by Rummel, second by Member Desart. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Welcome, Mr. Nero. The new member, it's going to take me about 6 months to figure out that pronunciation. That's taking me a while. I'm still having problems with Nero, and he's been on for a while. So just want to welcome, and we don't have any new members here, but we want to welcome them. We'll have nameplates for them in September. Okay, so I have move on to public comment. Public comments in 3 minutes. Okay. Morning, Kay. Well, thank you, Kay, for your comments. We can't.
How's that?
That's better.
Great. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to tell you that the STEMapalooza, wow, the weather was terrible. Just terrible. Rain, heat index. I mean, it was really, really bad, but we're grateful to the Stormwater staff, Sarah and Raul and all the staff that came to help with the stream table. That is just such a hands-on activity. The kids really, really enjoyed it. And you know, kids enjoy it when middle school guys say, never knew anything about this. This is very cool. To get middle school guys to say something like that is pretty impressive. So almost all the exhibits were hands-on, and we handed out lots of flyers and things like that. So thank you for all the staff who helped with that event. And then we're hoping, this is our 6th year, and that weather really hurt the attendance. So we're sad about that. And the pumpkin smash. So Carroll Stream was the first city to already call about getting the pumpkin smash on their schedule. So who knew we were going to be starting with that already in July. So thanks everybody for helping to promote ways to teach with composting. This year, the pumpkin smash will have kind of a dual message. One about composting to protect the water quality, but then also to encourage people to purchase food scrap amended compost so that their soil will hold more water and slow down stormwater. So it'll have a double message. Thanks.
Thank you, Kay. And Kay, I want to apologize. This is, I think, the first year I missed the fair. Long time. Can't hear. Oh, sorry, forgot. I just want to apologize. I think this is the first year I've missed. Still can't hear.
Hear ya.
Okay. Oh well, that's all right. I'll talk to you later. But I want to thank staff. I think this is the first year I've missed in a while that member to sync us on. Okay, thank you. First year I've missed a fair, I think, since we started. So I apologize. Just had family obligations and everything, so I couldn't get there. But you know, I always enjoy the fair. I love a good corn dog, that's for sure. So move on. No more public comment. Move on to approval of the minutes. Is there a motion on 25/16/20 approval of the June 3rd meeting minutes? Moved by member Desart, seconded by member Honig. Any questions or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Move on to consent. Oh, we got a lot of consent. Can I have a motion to combine and approve the consent agenda? Herlong, second by member Desart. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Combined. So can I have a motion on 25/17/17 Hain Associates decrease and closeout? 25/17/16 Water Well Solutions decrease and closeout. 25/17/15 Gatewood Crane decrease and closeout. 25/17/14 Haschem Environmental Corp decrease and closeout. 25/17/13 Commonwealth Edison decrease and closeout. 25/17/12 Paizo and Associates decrease and closeout, and 25/17/85 USGA joint funding time extension only. Have motion by member Herlong, second by member Brummel. Any questions or corrections? These are just decreases, and then we'll probably, we didn't use the contract, so we'll probably have new contracts going out for these services, right?
Correct. Some of them are bid with other departments and we are working with those departments as well.
Those departments pay for them?
They pay for their share and we pay for the stormwater share.
Okay. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Carries. Can I have a motion on the claims report 25-1773 for June and July? Member Honing, second by member Police. Any questions on the claims reports? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Carries. Move on to staff reports. Their motion to receive and place on file staff reports. Member Police. Any questions? Sir.
Thank you, Chair. I had a question about the Stormwater Management Program and event update. I just saw that the Prentice Creek Watershed Plan, I know that's ARPA funded, but I'm wondering if the St. Joseph Creek Condominium Organization pays for any of this or if the county's paying for all of this. And again, I know it's ARPA funded, but still, I was wondering about the payment split.
Sure. For the St. Joseph Creek Condominium Association improvements, the floodgate improvements, they are funded through a combination of ARPA funding, what is remaining of our ARPA funds, as well as FEMA funding. And there is a small portion of county funding. As far as a public participation, the condominium association is accepting long-term maintenance responsibilities as soon as the project is done. So we will hand it over to them, teach them how to maintain the floodgates, and then they will be theirs to maintain in perpetuity.
Thank you. I just wanted to understand. And then, Chair, if you'll let me ask one more question on 8D, the USG electrical survey. It looks like good news because we're paying a smaller percentage and they're paying a larger percentage. But can you tell me how that happened and what's going on with it? I just want information about
Yeah, I
this
think they
project.
came to us and said they had extra money for the program, so
Oh,
they're gonna
gotcha.
put extra money in. And
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
Good news. All right. Thank you, Chair. That's it.
good news from the federal government. Any other questions? Okay, all in favor? Oppose?
Aye.
Motion carries. Move on to action items. Can I have a motion on SMR 9-25 intergovernmental agreement to the county of DuPage and the village of Carroll Stream for the Gunderson outfall daylighting project, not to exceed $20,000. This is a water quality grant. Member Sark, second by member Police. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Can I have a motion on SMR 10-25 intergovernmental agreement between the county of DuPage and the village of Downers Grove for Prentice Creek Stream Break Stabilization Project, the amount of $100,000. This is also water quality grant fund. Second by member Crum. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Carries. Got a motion on SMR 11-25 recommendation for approval of an agreement between the county of DuPage and Oakhurst North Community Association for the Oakhurst North Stormwater Pond 3 Stabilization Project, amount not to exceed $15,050. This is also water quality grant fund. Second member Sark. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Move on to discussion. Budget, Sarah, you had a big budget changeover you want to talk about a little bit?
Yes, and I can email the committee this so you have it to review and comment on. Our department met with the finance department and we had one small minor modification from the budget from the pre-budget submission proposal that we talked about in June. So basically everything in the stormwater budget has stayed the same. The one modification that we have is that we currently have one singular staff member that's paid out of the GIS fund. This staff member has been doing GIS work, but we believe we could utilize this staff member for more than GIS. And so we would like to bring her into the stormwater fund. Neither of these are an impact to the general fund. Neither of those are on the general fund, but bring her into the stormwater fund, which would change our stormwater head count to 41 and reduce the GIS head count from 1 to 0. The GIS head count or the GIS fund, her value of her salary, we would switch to a consulting contract that's going to rewrite a GIS program for us. And so it would be a net $0 modification to the budget, a slight cost savings because of overhead benefits. But as far as a head count addition, it would make 41 in the stormwater budget, and that would show up in the chair's budget when she presents it if everything is passed by the county board.
Basically, we have an employee that's doing GIS for us, who is much more valuable than just doing GIS work. So we want to bring her in to the fold in the stormwater department and then just clear that out of the GIS and then pay for it out of our department.
And I can repeat that for those online to make sure you guys can hear it online. Thank you, Member Haynick. The GIS budget does have some restrictions with it and what the statute says it's allowed to pay for. And so it does make sense if there are employees that are not doing GIS stuff. We have been fortunate that we have been able to, for the stormwater employee, I can't speak for any other departments, but for the stormwater employee, this employee has been working on GIS initiatives. This employee just happened to also go out and get some graphic design training. I believe 2 different certifications from College of DuPage. And so we put out a lot of social media graphics, and we would like to utilize her more for that. And so we need to move her out of the GIS fund for that, or pay her into from a different fund.
So we're doing it the right way.
Mhm.
Thank you, sir. And if you want to do graphic design on the chair, you need a lot of help. So
I already have to
a
go
lot
on
of
the,
people to make me look, presentable, not scare the children.
I'm backlogged. It's still to go in the quarry.
Any other questions on that small change to the budget?
I will email this to the entire committee so everybody has this information.
Thank you, Sarah. We're gonna move on to informational. Is there a motion to receive and place on file, 3 items, PWP 1525, PWP 1925, and 25-1860? Rummel, seconded by Member Honig. Any questions on those 3 items? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Any old business? Any new business? No. Hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn? By Member, second by Member Honig, all in favor? We're
Aye.
adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Aye.